It is ridiculous the amount of talent that Team USA has. That Derek White, who is awesome, gets added to the team, and it's like controversy. The fact there is so much talent with Team USA basketball that they had a player who Derek White would be the best or second best player on like every other team in the tournament.
Oh yeah.
Maybe he's a top 3 guy, I think, on every team in the tournament.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think Serbia is the one team that you look at. Well, Serbia and Canada. You're gonna look at Canada and say, okay, they've got some really, really high end players. Shea,
Lou Dort,
Wiggins is there, right?
No.
Oh, he's not.
He's not playing.
Okay, they have Olenek.
And it's Wiggins. Andrew Wiggins not better than Derek White.
No, that's true.
So Trey Lyles not better than Derek White.
No.
So I think he's a top 3 guy. And Team USA gets him, and it's like, is that really the best we can do? Like, oh my God. But anyways, I think the argument against it is Team USA is just most talented team by a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a question. If you just went player for player, Team USA has I don't know, 8 of the top 15 guys in the tournament. We'd have to go through it, but whatever it is. But you see how South Sudan played them. You see how Germany played them. And it's like, hey, would you be shocked if Canada got them? Or if France got them?
If some other team got them before the finals, yeah, I would not be shocked. At this point, the way they're playing, all right. I mean, they have the ability to crank it up and just be much better than everybody else. And I'm sure once we get into the tournament, we're going to see we'll see a couple of like 130 to 72 games and stuff. And it'll be like, oh, okay, they're back.
So they are favored. So Serbia to win the whole thing has the 4th best odds at 16-1. So that means you bet $100, you win $1,600 if Serbia wins the whole tournament. They're behind USA, Canada, and France. And then it's Serbia at 16-1.
Yeah.
The United States is in Serbia's group. They face Serbia in their first game on Sunday.
Yeah, the group play. That's going to be interesting.
Take a guess at the point spread in that game. I'll give you Team USA favored, obviously.
11.
Keep going.
It's higher?
Higher. 18? No, lower. 15.5 points. Whew. The United States is favored over Serbia.
Oh.
15.5.
That's crazy.
And I know they just played them in the showcase and pulled away, but 15.5 points against a team with the 4th best odds to win the whole tournament?
And a Team USA, they're just not playing well.
I don't trust them, man.
Yeah.
And like I said, maybe Kevin Durant plays and they shore up their rotations, and it's less Joel Embiid, it's more Anthony Davis and Bam Adebayo, and they're just this defensive juggernaut. Nobody can score. Maybe. I got to see it though, man. I don't trust it yet.
I find it very strange that they're so close in these games. It should not be that close. I mean, Germany's got talent. South Sudan, though, like, not to be disrespectful, I like NBA players. There's not a lot there.
South Sudan is 125-1 to win the tournament.
Well, yeah, and what are they ranked? 35th in the world, something like that.
They belong in the Olympics.
Yeah,
but they're not. Team USA should not be having to foul them and get no call at the end of the game to win that game. Like that, they got outplayed flat out.
That would have been such a earth shattering.
Oh, it would have been monumental. Even though it was monumental that even with the loss for South Sudan.
Yeah.
Because there's 2 tracks with this, right? And this goes for the whole tournament. This isn't just the USA South Sudan game, but there's the track of, wow, what is Team USA doing? But there's also the track of, holy crap, the rest of the world is catching up super fast.
Yeah.
It's been happening, and now it's like, it is here, dude.
Well, and it's not just the rest of the world as in Canada and France and maybe Spain
and Eastern
and Serbia.
Bloc countries, yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh, like the basketball is getting real in the South Sudan. I mean, that's big. I think it's great though. It's great for the sport. And shout out to the NBA for helping build some of this with their academies that they've done throughout the world, and given a place for some of these young players to sort of grow and become who they can be. Yeah, I mean, really, it's kind of cool to watch.
Soren Smith in the chatty house, youtube.com/ESPN1320 if you would like to participate. Also twitch.tv/ESPN1320. Says Steve Kerr's rotations are pretty questionable at times too. Great point, Soren. Couldn't agree more.
That's right. And then
Boy,
Ramsey brings up South Sudan has 0 indoor basketball courts in their entire country.
man,
They don't have an indoor basketball court.
incredible.
Only outdoor.
Incredible.
Totally
yeah, it's
bizarre.
cool. It's cool. And that's the thing is, if Team USA doesn't win it, as long as it's not Canada, it'd be like, that's kind of cool. Good for whatever country winds up winning it. As long as it's not Canada. My disdain for Dylan Brooks runs so deep.
Oh,
be cool for Jordy. Be cool for Trey Lyles. Love Lou Dort. Big Shea Gilgeous-Alexander guy. But Dylan Brooks, I'm a hater. And the Dylan Brooks disdain outweighs all of that love.
I didn't even think about that. I want to see Trey Lyles medal. If they medal, like Trey's got to bring in the medal
to Sacramento.
Yeah, like into I want to see it in the locker room. Like that.
It's going in a vault or a safe.
Oh no, he'll bring it in.
Really?
I don't know.
If they are the bronze medalist, he's gonna pull up with his bronze medal.
I think he would bring it in for a day. I don't know.
Would you request it?
Oh, I would ask him. Oh yeah, I'll ask Trey.
Can you bring your medal with you?
Hey Trey, can you bring in the medal? I want to see an Olympic medal. That would be really cool.
I know it's different once you've been an Olympian and you've been an Olympic athlete.
Yeah.
Because you get the tattoo and that's your thing. Like you get the tattoo and that's it. And once you have dedicated your life to that, you think about it differently than a schmuck like me does.
Yeah.
Where I'm just sitting here, I'm just watching. I'm like, this is the coolest thing ever. And the people who do whatever sport they're doing at that level are like, this is a job. I'm going to be awesome at this. I'm going to win. I am super competitive. If that was me, if I won a gold medal or any medal, I would wear it every day of my life.
Just like walk around with it.
You'd
be like D-Lo and Casey with her.
You would not
shirt unbuttoned.
Find a day. Yes. I would be wearing the blue button up that Damien's wearing right now. 3-button maximum. Really well done by you. 3-button max with the medal.
Olympic gold medal.
With the gold medal on. Damien Barling jumping in here for the handoff. We were just talking about, Team USA basketball, and James is saying he wants to see Canada medal, so Trey Lyles will bring in his medal.
Okay.
And I was doubting whether Trey Lyles would even have it on his person to be able to bring it.
He doesn't strike me as someone who would.
But you don't think if James went, hey, I would like to do a story on your medal, can you bring it in so I can see it? Or, hey, I think that's a really cool thing. Can you bring it in so we can see it? Or is it in whatever place Trey Lyles stays in the offseason, whether it's here or elsewhere?
I think, oh man, that's tough. It's probably, he probably isn't traveling with it. Like he'll probably, will give it to his parents or leave it locked up somewhere. Or,
that's what I think.
It's not really something.
I think we can talk him into bringing it one time.
Some people will put it in a security box and
just leave it there.
Yeah.
Because you can't sell it, right? Isn't it illegal to sell it?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I thought it was you could donate it to a museum or whatever, but I thought you couldn't sell an Olympic medal.
I'm not aware of that. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know at one point.
I don't know what value an Olympic medal has though.
It's a bunch of gold.
I think it's just plated. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like you're getting handed a solid gold.
I think it is.
Okay. That's what you're sticking with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do know that we had a.
There may have been one just sitting around the house at one point in my life, but yeah, like it's. I don't think it's what people think it is.
Okay.
It's more like what you did to get it. Like it's the process of earning that medal.
Right.
That's the value, but like the dollar figure value, I don't know that that's that.
I know we had a situation one time in the locker room where guys were talking trash about something, and Corey Brewer said, "Oh no, well I got 2 rings, and I'll bring him in because he has his NCAA championship rings, and brought in his championship rings." to talk trash, but not an Olympic. I don't think I've seen an Olympic medal.
Yeah,
Maybe
I don't think you can do that. I don't think that works on trash talking. Like, yeah, I got this Olympic gold.
Oh,
Like,
I don't know. I would just like wander around. And someone brought up Gilbert Arenas. First of all, I don't care what Agent Zero.
Yeah, Gilbert Arenas sucks.
I don't care what he's saying about South Sudan, or I don't want to
He's
even
just a bad
hear him.
person.
Yeah, and the fact is, he's the dude who walked into an NBA locker room with 2 loaded guns.
Correct.
And yeah, so we're talking about people who would walk in with cool stuff. Just so
when you Google, can you sell an Olympic medal?
Mm-hmm.
First thing that comes up, rrauction.com. Sell your Olympic memorabilia. A gold medal is a pinnacle of achievement in sport. RR Auction offers Olympic medals for sale at least twice a year in dedicated Olympic memorabilia auctions, typically held in January and July.
So I'm guessing it's not illegal.
I don't think it's illegal.
I also think the idea of selling like the again, it's not the value of the medal.
Yeah,
it's like this was Carl Lewis's long jump medal from 1984.
Yeah,
that's going to have more value than the goalkeeper in the water polo match. Like that's going to have more value than his. Like there'll be at least historical significance to it.
Try and tell someone in Croatia that.
Okay, right, very true. No, very true. And but it's not the actual. It's like buying Tupac's driver's license. You know, it's the link to someone.
For sure.
People get excited for
sure.
Well, that, and I would also think that like winning an NBA championship, I think a lot of people would put up there or higher. Well, especially since there are players on a team that can win an NBA championship who can't go win a gold medal. So maybe the guys, the group of guys that go win gold medals for Team USA, the basketball players, that's one thing. But it can be one of many achievements for them where like the fencing dude, like that's the pinnacle of your sport.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any bigger or better than that. So if you have one of those and you're in that world, it's like the biggest thing you could possibly do. You know, the gymnast, like the build up to being in the
Olympics is it. Yeah.
It is the pinnacle of your sport, where I'm not sure that I still feel like that
it's
winning
not
is
well, I think winning is, but I think it's another achievement. Like a gold medal will be another achievement for Steph. It'll be another achievement for LeBron. But in this case, like LeBron being the male flag bearer for the U.S.
That's awesome.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Like that is an incredible honor. Yeah. And in terms of basketball players, no male basketball player has ever done it. And the only people from USA Don Staley did it in 2004, and I think Birdie did it in 2021. So LeBron's the first. Like Mike didn't do this, Magic didn't do this, no one from the Dream Team did it. Yeah. And again, how many Olympics have we had? Only 3 basketball players have ever done it. Like that type of thing is that type of thing is amazing.
We moved some breaks around, so we got to go a little earlier than normal today. I thought what LeBron said about that was like gave me chills when he was like, I didn't even dream about this because I didn't even consider it as a possibility.
Yeah.
I thought that was really, really cool.
No, that's an amazing honor for LeBron. Yeah. And I mean, whoever gets it, like that's a phenomenal honor. You talk about like, Snoop is carrying the torch into the stadium. He's part of the group. Snoop Dogg is carrying the torch into the stadium as part of the group that's going to relay it to the person who lights the cauldron.
I bet
who doesn't know they're lighting the cauldron yet, which I thought was actually the best part of the story.
I bet nobody is going to make a joke about him lighting something with that torch.
Nobody.
No
one will. No one will make that joke. I think that I don't care about the opening ceremony with all due respect. Like it's, I witnessed one live and it could not have possibly have been more boring. Like it was just dreadfully boring. And so now it's like, I'm cool. I don't need to watch this anymore. But I do love the Olympics.
Me too.
And I love like little stories. Like I've heard Dick Ebersol tell the story of Muhammad Ali lighting the torch in 96, which is phenomenal because that's one of the big reveals. It's the biggest reveal. So I might not care about the opening ceremonies on Friday, but in 2028, I want to know who's lighting that torch because it's one of you talk about carrying the torch or carrying the flag, lighting that torch might be the honor that you can have. And like hearing like stories about how they had to get Muhammad Ali out there at like 1:30 in the morning to practice lighting the torch is phenomenal.
Incredible. More of that coming up on D-Lo and KC. James and I will be back with the Insiders tomorrow, sponsored by Jiffy Lube. Until then, drink water and be nice to people. Bye.